For all of you travelers, this video will hopefully help you understand what a wonderful city San Antonio is and why you should visit. I recommend not traveling by Greyhound bus. As you can see, my wife wasn't very happy. San Antonio is located in the American Southwest. It's the 7th largest city in the U.S. and 2nd largest in Texas. Named after San Antonio de Padua, who is a Catholic priest from Portugal. The San Antonio Japanese Tea Garden is a registered historical landmark and represents the diversity of cultures in San Antonio. The ground was broken by German masons. Mexican Americans were the major contributors in actually building it, and Mexican-born artist Dionisio Rodriguez designed the Japanese torii gate at the entrance. After it was first built, local Japanese American artists were invited to move to the garden. Food in San Antonio is a major draw to the area. There is a major Hispanic influence on the local cuisine, but what Texans and San Antonio locals really pride themselves on is the huge variety of barbecue. I'm pretty picky with my barbecue, but can honestly say the best burger and best barbecue ribs and brisket I've ever eaten was while I was in Texas. Something else the locals take pride in is the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs are an extremely successful member of the National Basketball Association. In their 33 NBA seasons, they've won 17 division titles, 4 NBA titles, and have only missed the playoffs once in the last 20 years. One of the first things people think of when someone mentions San Antonio is the famous Battle of the Alamo. This battle was a pivotal moment in the Texas Revolution. Mexican General Santa Anna attacked the Alamo Mission and killed all but 2 of the Texan defenders, among whom was Davy Crockett. This perceived cruelty by General Santa Anna was a rallying point for many Texans and helped lead to the eventual success in the War for Independence from Mexico. Cattle herding and ranching is a major industry in Texas, and no visit would be complete without leaving with a pair of authentic cowboy boots. Another great draw to a San Antonio vacation is how close it is to the beautiful Gulf Coast. One of the many beautiful places to visit on the Texas coast is Mustang Island State Park. Mustang Island is a coastal barrier island dependent upon sand dunes for protection from storms and the sea. One of the great draws to Mustang Island is just being able to pull your vehicle right up onto the sand and set up camp right on the water's edge. Lastly, if you're spending time in San Antonio, a must-visit is the famous Riverwalk that runs right through the middle of downtown San Antonio. The Riverwalk is a network of walkways along the banks of the San Antonio River. In September 1921, a devastating flood along this river took 50 lives. The Riverwalk was originally planned as a means to control future flooding from damaging downtown San Antonio. Today, it's a major economic draw with shops and restaurants all along the banks. After visiting these historic sites, you will no doubt leave San Antonio having fallen in love with a wonderful city.